that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Packers.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Second and 11 now.
At the 47-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down.
49-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll drop here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, and let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. Well, you practice these situations. It's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 24, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just 2nd and 10.
Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown,
Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
For the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Check 9. Hey, 57 colors, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
A 37-yard attempt.
And Crosby puts it through, and the lead now increases to 20-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Sometimes you need a fold, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect?
The third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
The Chiefs.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Packers 20, Chiefs 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers caught on the right side by Jones.
Complete to
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
26.
Snap comes at 1. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
10 more there and another first down.
Green Bay.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch twist. Sponge. No. Check nickel.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ball carrier. Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You gonna turn to 50. You got time to 50. Watch the safety creep. Get 300. Hey, Mike. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Danny.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They run it again with Williams. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
31's the mic. Hey, I'm coming. 31's the mic.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Watch the run.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And now here comes their final timeout.
That's good.
As they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be second down. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Packers 20.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Brady throwing on second down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
To Mike Evans.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards.
Tampa Bay.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Now on second and 13. Brady firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady now to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
Buccaneers.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Almost able to intercept it. That's what he would like to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage. And now it's 4th. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
The 5-yard line.
They'll try again with Jones. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to get past the line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Sean Bunting on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let and got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
11 yards there, 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr escaping the pressure right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, interception. It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Final shot before break. Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On first down, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now, Carr again. It's picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 2 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 40.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He was brought down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air. And he
can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses rolled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these 2 defenses, they've taken over.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 74 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
And 6 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. This is Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Brady to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Sometimes you need a fold, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes.
26. Go, go, go.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
54, 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, there. Slip.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Four down. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good.
A good pickup there at 22. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
45. Mike, 45. We got to step it up. 26. Check. Hey, we're not going.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
45. Mike, 45. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Who we got?
Hey, check 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Check 45 the mic. Check 45 the mic. Crunch time, defense. 45 the mic.
They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Switch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Over here.
Check tight. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check.
All right. Back north.
45 the mic. Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get up.
On second and 9, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Buccaneers 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. So probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hey, 66.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
He's tackled at the
line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Brady. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 34-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, quick hitch, complete. It's Evans. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Going up top for Miller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry there, but they'll be left still with a 3rd and long situation.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground. Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Brady now to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. On first and 10. Here's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back now at Lambeau. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Brady now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Scotty Miller, 36 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Packers 10, Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. And coming up.
On first down, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rodgers now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 20! And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taking it about the 1. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
7-yard line.
Now Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Back near his goal line, here's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Down and 12.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.